You can't be neutral on a moving train. Things are happening as we are planning. I go back to it. It's the conversation about the creation of a research university in Charleston, the expanded resources for the University of South Carolina. Everybody is going forward. We're talking about how we get it together to go forward when we have strengths that we can accentuate as a bridge between them. Indulge me just for 1 minute. Let me give you an illustration of what I'm talking about. I don't watch much television. This weekend I watched the NCAA track and field championships. The students, people who used to run for Morgan, people who used to run for Tennessee, people who used to run for Florida A&M, and running for Texas A&M, University of Texas, Iowa, etc., etc. Not only are they running for them, they are recruiting for them. On national television, recreation. That's the competition model that we're standing up against right now. I was in New Jersey speaking at a program. Parent brought a kid over to me, 12 years old, said, "Dr. Small, tell my kid why he should go to a HBCU." I asked him where he wanted to go. He wanted to go to LSU. Why? Because Shaq was his hero. Okay? I didn't quite understand the distinction between this environmental and internal piece, but we really need to be sensitive to the changes that are taking place in the world that we are living in, and if we continue to do things the same way, we will lose. It's like doing a moonwalk into the future. And I just urge us to develop a sense of commitment which makes us bold and unapologetic about our strengths, our mission, and the role that we have played in the history of this state, and the role that we must play in the future of this state if this state is to go forward as a positive and progressive, economically developing and political entity.
364 days. Some people would say that those have been 364 days full of conflict, crisis, struggle. I say that they've been great. There have been 364 days of enjoyment on my part here at this university, where I had the opportunity to watch over 700 students stroll across the stage and get their degrees. Each and every one of them smiling. Each and every one of them smiling. 364 days of walking across this campus and getting shout-outs from my students saying, "Hey, Prez, how you doing?" 364 days of going out, meeting with the alums, meeting with people in the community who are enthusiastic and supportive of this university, who love this university, and who will do anything and everything they can to support this university. 364 days of meeting with our alums. Boy, man, it's been great. Our alumni, especially in some of the chapters around the state, they've been open, they've been warm, they've been welcoming, and they have been opening up their checkbooks for us. And we appreciate that. 364 days. Meeting the parents of the students who come here and entrust their young people to us, who know that they're going to be leaving their child in an environment where they know they're going to get an excellent education, where people care about them, where the faculty care about them, the staff care about them, the administration, each and every one cares about them. So 364 days. And I've gotten a little bit grayer. Not much. Just a little bit grayer. But I continue to feel great about this university, and I continue to feel strong, and I continue to feel optimistic about our future. We're going to aspire, and we are aspiring to do the great things we talked about around this table. Please, don't think that we are trying to sell ourselves short here. We are aspiring to be great at this university. There's no question, Trustee Askew, that our legacy is great, and it will continue to be great. We'll continue to be great. No question about that. And there's no question that we're going to put every ounce of our energy into making sure that happens here.